What's going on, Lynda Steele?
Disco action going in this outfit.
Season 1, Episode 6. Here we go. Steele and Vance in the house. Lynda brought in the chips today. Why ranch, Lynda Steele?
I ran out of other flavor ideas, but there you go.
Didn't you say you'd never had a ranch chip before?
Well, no, actually I had not. And so I thought I saw them. I will have one. And so there you go.
Okay, so we got to
probably not eat it right now, though.
Oh, you could.
It's a bad idea.
I could explain our viewer mail.
It's snail mail. Let me just say this. When you're in the media and you get a letter that's handwritten with no return address, it's never a good thing.
No name on it, no return address, but apparently very disappointed that we have wine and chips. You're the minority, I have to say. So many people say they love this show because the wine and the chips.
It just doesn't matter. No. I don't care. So there you go. And you know what? We actually have a big show that has nothing to do with wine and chips, and it has to do with a bunch of serious things like, have you booked your flu shot? Can you actually find any pharmacy that has a flu shot? And are you completely confused by the provincial government's weird new, we're going to invite you to get a flu shot, but you got to get a COVID and a flu shot and whatever.
So frustrated.
Anyway,
but before we get to how frustrated we are and our stacked segment of what the hell is wrong with people, because there's so much in that segment, we had to leave some on the floor. I want to give you props first.
For what?
You called it last week on this show. You called it Hockey Canada. You said the Board of Hockey Canada will step down. And I said, by when? I put you on the spot. And you said, by this coming Monday or next Monday at the latest.
Whoa,
this came out on Tuesday. And the only reason it didn't happen on Monday is because Monday was a holiday.
Okay, well, you know, it didn't take a genius to figure this out because clearly Hockey Canada, the sponsors were leaving like crazy. People were concerned. The Prime Minister was saying, let's just blow it up. Everyone said we have to start over. Clearly, we need to get rid of the CEO. We need to get rid of the whole board of directors. The female interim CEO turned out to be a bit of a dud, sorry to say. But anyway, so that's happening. Big changes. The lights will stay on at the rink. But let me just, before we're like diving in, because we have so many things to talk about, I also want to tell you about the stuff that's just on the show before we start digging in.
Okay.
So we have the flu shots. We're going to have a family physician in who's going to try to clear up the confusion. And no, you cannot get the flu from getting the flu shot. That's a myth, not true. We're also going to talk about a Chilliwack school trustee who's always in the news. He's a LGBTQ not supporter.
Denier.
A little bit of
homophobe.
Yeah.
Let's say that out loud.
Okay. And there are students who don't really feel safe and don't feel happy and want to feel included. And so they're pushing back with positivity. And we're going to hear from them. We're talking about Pierre Poilievre and this big controversy around this hidden hashtag, MGTOW, which means men going their own way, which means men who hate women, a misogynist online group. We're talking about Danielle Smith because she's like crazy in the new Premier of Alberta, first day on the job, and she's walking stuff back. Anyway, so there's lots of stuff.
There's lots. And as mentioned, what the hell is wrong with people? The big Alex Jones announcement. Oh my gosh.
I hate two people. I hate is a strong word, and I don't hate people. I hate Donald Trump and I hate Alex Jones because he's a miserable son of a gun who's harmed so many people with his nonsense just to make money. Anyway,
we're going to rant about that as well. We're going to get to so much. We're counting down to Election Day. This is our last show before the civic elections.
Thank God.
Are you ready?
I was tweeting today, I can hardly wait for it to be over because I'm sick of the negativity and candidates attacking each other. This candidate's terrible and blah, blah, blah. But what's interesting, in Vancouver anyway, is that the most recent polls that I'm seeing that are coming out are starting to suggest that Ken Smith with ABC Vancouver.
Sim.
Oh, I'm getting them all confused. Ken Sim, thank you.
Yep.
Is in the lead for now, according to that poll. And then Kennedy Stewart and Colleen Hardwick, I think, are tied for second. We'll see where that goes. Surrey, also super interesting.
Oh, so
Doug McCallum,
so many ads in there.
Yeah, way down there.
Yep. There's a lot to talk about in that regard, but it's about doing your due diligence. It's about making sure that you do vote. You do not have to check every box. If it says you need to vote for, one mayor and 10 council and school board and da-da-da, only vote for people that you know.
Yeah.
Only vote for people that you've done your due diligence on, because if you're just going by name recognition, we say this all the time, you might actually recognize the name for all the wrong reasons. So
right, and just vote. I saw somebody today saying, but people need to do their homework. And I was like, the ballot's that long. We need to fix the system to engage more people to vote.
This is how you find us. Oh, can you put that key back up, Derek? Because I was just going to say, that is how you contact us. This is where you find us. That's our email address. and that is our Twitter handle, how you will find us, and that you can communicate with us on the show, because we do get people who communicate with us. And I want to say that one person who follows us on Twitter sent us a boatload of Purdy's chocolate. How do you feel about that?
Okay. Anyway.
That was an old school troll right there.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice season is what is happening at Purdy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, I'll put it right here, Derek. Derek Wong.
This is from a viewer.
Alan White.
Thank you, Alan.
Real Alan White. Mr. Whiskey on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's been trying to send us this big box of Purdy's chocolates. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
Super
actually
nice.
kind of okay with pumpkin spice because it is...
Seasonal?
Yeah. But the
As opposed to?
Christmas creep is pissing me off, Lynda.
Well, I saw a photo online from a guy we both follow on Twitter, David Mosgrop. He's a political scientist, and he had clearly been to somewhere like Costco. I think we have this picture, Derek. And hello, it looks like it's starting to look a lot like Christmas.
Stop it.
Right? Yeah. And it's way, way, way too early. And you know what? For me, Christmas, I have to force my husband to let me put the little Martha Stewart tree up the first weekend in December. And he's like, "Whoa, complain. You have to go down to the cage and whatever." Yeah. And I feel joyous and pleasant and soft and warm during that time. But I am not feeling that way if you're shoving a Christmas tree in my face in October, because it takes some of the joy away.
Preach.
However, I know the
I love
Filipino community starts to celebrate in September because that's the way it is, and they love it. So if you love it, God bless.
Don't put it out there. Don't stick it in our faces until after
push the
Remembrance
lawnmowers
Day.
away. Yeah.
I don't like 2 months of, I don't like a month of Halloween. Halloween's a day, not a month. It's not time for Halloween. It's a day. And it's fun, and it's for kids, and it's for dress up. I'm not into it. You're going to notice that I don't dress up around Halloween here. Christmas should be the month of December, so I'm with you on that. Put your stuff up in December.
I want to say one more thing that I don't like. Show me the picture. I don't like bugs. I do not like bugs, and these stink bugs are all the freaking place in BC, and they are absolutely destroying crops and trees and fruit-bearing trees. And if you're thinking, what the heck is this thing on my car? It's a stink bug that has come all the way over from Asia, and it's a problem.
5 in our dining room on Thanksgiving, and we were like, my friend Don Stewart, he's like, it's all in the risk. Little piece of paper in a cup, and got it out the door. But if you scare them or you smash them,
they smell like coriander.
They stink.
Coriander.
Bless
a spice that many people despise. All right, listen. Still ahead on Steel and Vance. Are you ready to roll up your sleeve?
I am.
Again, it is flu season. We're gearing up for a really bad one this year, maybe. Why is the province making it harder to get a flu shot? A family physician joins us next.